Is it just me, or does the arrival of Luigi Mangione to New York look like something straight out of a Hollywood script? I mean, the different angles, the long perp walk. I mean, this long and very dramatic perp walk, excuse me. This just looks like something out of a movie, the way it's being dramatized, if you will. Now, of course, I definitely understand the severity of what he did, allegedly. Um, Definitely not minimizing that in any sort of way. And of course, to rest in peace to the um, person who was unalived. So I definitely understand that. But this is just very, I'm not sure what their aim was here. I don't know if it was to show that, hey, we've got our guy, or hey, we've got you, hey, you're not going to get away with this, or to send a warning to other potential copycats. I'm not sure what it is. And maybe I've just seen too many Hollywood films. And so this is just reminiscent of what I've seen. But this just is, I would almost say, too much. The way that it's being televised in this manner, the way that the police presence are there. Of course, we the public, I was going to say, we don't need to see all this together. We the public, we do want to know what's going on. We do like to follow up on especially high profile cases such as this one. But this just kind of feels like it's too much. It's almost like they're, in a sense, inadvertently magnifying him or glorifying him. Like, people are already deeming him a martyr, right? Like, he's the Robin Hood, he's the hero, he's the guy that, allegedly took down the bad guy. And I've already made videos about vigilantes, so I'm not going on this video. But this is just very dramatic. And then with the different angles, we've got Eric Adams there from New York, spacing his own federal charges, I believe as well. But look at the machinery, you know? They've got these long rifled guns. I mean, I'm not into armory, so I can't say what type of guns are. I just know they're huge, huge guns. I mean, the NYPD's there, federal officers there, mayors there. It's just, wow. I definitely see a movie being made out of this. I think we all kind of see that coming. Probably some, Netflix stream or something like that. I definitely think Hollywood loves to make movies out of criminals. I hate to say it, allegedly, because he hasn't been, convicted of anything as of yet. But Hollywood definitely loves, this type of thing. When we think back to other high-profile cases that have turned into movies, specifically you think about what they, deemed the trial of the century with the O.J. Simpson trial. Can't name how many movies have come out of that particular case. When you think about the Dahmer film that just took place, I believe it was last year. The Murdoch case that just took place, it was either, I think it was last year, this year. The years are flying by. I think it was last year as well. And there was a series on that, I believe, on Netflix. And so Hollywood loves to make films out of these kind of cases. And I'm really not sure how I feel about that. Because we always say when things like this happen, like, don't say the alleged perpetrator's name. Let's, focus on the victims. And we all say that in good faith and with good intentions. But what do we end up doing? Who do we end up remembering? We remember the person who allegedly did it, or the person who was convicted to have done it. So this just feels like such a huge setup. And I know it's, perhaps in poor taste to say, but this is just the look that I'm getting. Like, you know, it's just that long dramatic perp walk. It's just the different angles that they're giving, the low camera. Let's capture the jawline. It's like, come on, you know? I don't want to get on the soapbox, but I think we can definitely distinguish what's happening here or what looks like could be potentially happening. But like I said, I definitely think a movie's coming out of this probably next year before even the trial begins, before it finishes. There'll definitely be a series on one of these streaming networks, you know. There'll definitely be specials coming out on your local channels about this particular case. You definitely see that happening, but it feels very set up-ish. And I don't mean like he was set up, I just mean the way that it's being broadcast. It seems like it's being like, you know, this is going to be a money grab. And I mean, I guess that's kind of the nature of what we do as people. We talk about things that happen. If it's something that happens in your house, you know, amongst your family members, and something that happens in your neighborhood, you talk about it amongst family and neighbors. If something, you know, in neighbors, if something happens in your community, you know, you talk about it. You know, humans, we communicate when things happen. And that's not just human nature. That's every species, to my knowledge, communicates. And so I guess just like kind of like the symbiotic, you know, symbiosis, if you will. That's just what takes place. So Hollywood sees something that people are talking about, people are concerned about, people care about. Let's talk about it. I mean, we're all storytellers in our own right, you know? So I guess I can't fault them for that. And so, you know, I don't like to be judgmental. I'm here on this channel. But that's definitely coming. But I just kind of was looking at some of the videos of, you know, his arrest and things of that nature. Just like, oh my goodness, it's just, we're becoming inundated with this. But that's just the nature of humanity. We talk, we're concerned, we want to know what's happening, what's going to happen, why did it happen, can we prevent it from happening again, what are the consequences, you know. That is human nature. That is nature just about for all species. So, but I just wanted to share that with you. I just was wondering if I was the only person that was looking at these videos and thinking like, goodness, it just looks like something right out of a movie. I was just wondering if anyone was sharing those sentiments. If so, or if not, don't forget to put that down in the comments and subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching.